So I'm trying something new with the microphone. I hope the quality will be better, but we'll see. I've been sick lately, so if my voice sounds a bit congested, that is why. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Giulia and I build in The Sims 4, in case it wasn't clear. And I'm very excited to share this one particular build with you all because it's a base game only house. It took me a long time to build because base game houses can be repetitive. We don't have many items, especially clutter items in the base game, and so I always have to be creative with what I create. Basically, I always love to create custom furniture, and custom furniture doesn't mean I'm using custom content. I don't use custom content, but it means that I take existing items and I combine them with the MoveObjects cheat and the tool mod into new objects. This house, anyway, is fully playtested. I playtested everything. I made sure the kitchen works, the bedroom works, everything basically works in this house. I really made sure everything was functional, or at least the major things. There may be some things that don't work, like I'm not sure all of the counters work, but a couple of them do, and it's enough for me. They can cook without any issues. Anyway, this one was built on a 30 by 30 lot. I placed it in Glimmerbrook, the place. Basically, the world that came with the Realm of Magic. For a second there, I wasn't remembering anything about it. You can place it on any 40 by 30. I placed it there just for the aesthetic and because this house is kind of modern, kind of Nordic, I would call it. Not really Scandi, but for sure Nordic. At least that's the vibe that it gave me. And I think Glimmerbrook is an amazing world, because it's like mountainy and it has a lot of pine trees, and that's the aesthetic I wanted. And unfortunately, in the base game worlds, we don't have anything like that, so that's why I placed it in Glimmerbrook, that world, you understand. And it was just for the aesthetic. You don't have to place it there, but if you have Glimmerbrook, I suggest you to place it there because, in my opinion, it looks the best there. Now, give me a second to address a couple of elephants in the room. First of all, I have a flu. If you couldn't tell by my voice, I'm feeling much better now, but I'm still a bit congested. So if my voice sounds a bit weird, a bit sicklish, that's why. I've been sick for more than a week now. Well, actually, last week I was feeling like 1,000 trucks ran over me and left me there to die, basically. And now it's much better, even if I still sneeze a lot and I cough a lot, but it's fine. We will survive, hopefully. And the second thing is that, as always, nothing has changed. I still have 7 cats, so if you can hear any weird noises or something like that, it's my cats. They love sometimes to make an appearance, they love to be messy, and so, yeah, cats. Whoever has cats will understand me. Actually, there are 2 cats right now here in this room with me. They are a bit camera shy, so they are not approaching, but they are here in this room. Yes, they are. And as soon as I said that they were camera shy, here comes one. He's one of my black ones. His name is Testone. In Italian, it means he has a big head, because, well, he does have a big head. I don't know if you can see him with my hair also in front of him, but yes, he's my big-headed cat. He doesn't like to stay on my lap, so we'll see how much it will last. Let's go back to this house. This one is kind of a big building. It has 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. Even if one of those it's an half bathroom, it only has a toilet and a sink, while the other ones are all full-on bathrooms. I think the one downstairs is the only one that has a bathtub. The other ones only have a shower, a regular shower, but every one of them is functional. So yeah, it's kind of a big house. And the other peculiar thing about this one is that the second floor is not connected. I mean, let me explain it with some terms you can all understand without having seen the floor plan. Basically, there are two staircases. One is on the right side of the building and the other one is on the left side of the building. On one of the second floors, there are two bedrooms. One is like either a guest room or a teens room. I kind of imagined it as a teen room, and it has a balcony, a double bed, so it could be either. And the other one is a kids room, and they also have a tiny bathroom. It's the half bathroom on the left side of the building, while on the right side of the building there are another two bedrooms. One is the primary bedroom, the parents' bedroom, whatever you want to call it. They have also a walk-in closet, so it's massive. And the other one is a nursery. I placed the nursery on the right side because, I think it makes sense for the parents to be close to the newborn. That will need a bit of attention from them. So yeah, it just made sense. But these two floors are not connected, so you have to take a different staircase to access the relative second floor. I hope it makes sense. I know I'm not very good at explaining things, but hopefully I made myself clear, I hope. Now, another thing I have to apologize about is that I've been having some issues with my laptop. I don't know what's going on. It's not a gaming laptop, it's just a regular laptop, so I expect it to be a bit laggy sometimes. It's not as powerful as a gaming laptop could be. My recording software for this one particular build, and I don't know why this one, I hope it's not something that it's going to repeat for my future builds, but it started lagging a lot and it started crashing, and sometimes I had to redo entire sections of the house to get everything recorded, and I couldn't redo some parts like the nursery and the kids room, even if the footage is a bit laggy, and I apologize so much for that. Unfortunately, it was out of my control. I tried to recover a bit of the footage. Also, another thing that it did that made me want to rage quit immediately is that as soon as I was done with the primary bedroom, so the parents' bedroom on the right side of the building, my recording software crashed. I had done the whole bedroom. It took me forever, and by crashing, my video file was corrupted, so I had to use a tool online to recover my footage. Luckily it worked and I was able to recover it, otherwise I would have had to redo the entire bedroom, which would have been devastating because it took me forever to do that bedroom. Once we'll get there in the footage, you will see that it's kind of particular. I realized a structure behind the bed, like a floating shelf thingy with a wall, and it would have been so bad to have to redo everything, but luckily I managed to recover it and everything was fine. You may notice that I am already using the items from the upcoming event, which will be out on the 4th of February, I think. The one like the Blast from the Past thingy, retro 90s, 80s event that we are going to have, I think, in February. And that is because I found a mod. Now, I don't remember who the creator is. I will try to look for him and share with you. Oh dear, they just rammed into my camera. Fine. Anyway, I will try to include it in the description down below if you're interested in downloading it as well. But basically, he created a mod that unlocks all of the items even before the event is out. He has mods for all of the past events, so if you missed some of those and you want to get the items, well, you can download these mods and you will have them in game even before the event is out. So since I was doing a base game only build, I absolutely had to have more items, and of those I've used like the telephone, the table telephone, like the home telephone, cordless. I don't know how they're called in English. In Italian we call them home telephones or telefono fisso, which means a fixed telephone because it's like plugged into the socket, so it's fixed. And I've used the alarm clock, which is functional, by the way. You can set an alarm and your Sims will wake up whenever it rings, basically. And I think nothing else. Maybe I've used one of the plastic seats, but I rotated it with the tool mod, and I've used them as like a poof, a thing where you can lay your feet on. So yeah, I didn't use them as seats, but as decoration more so. My favorite part of this build might be, I think, the parents' room, the primary bedroom. It's such a cool design in my opinion. First of all, it's a massive room, and it's kind of unfair to the kids because the parents' room is huge. Actually, also the teens/guest room is huge, and the kids' rooms are a bit small. The nursery is actually a decent size, but the kids' room is so tiny, although they have a double bed as well. So, I mean, if you switch it with a single bed, they will for sure have more room. And everything was functional. I playtested the kids' room as well. A peculiar thing I did in both the nursery and the kids' room is I've used gallery art as wallpaper. If you search for like wallpaper paint or wallpaper art, something like that, you will find that some creators, amazing creators, bless them, uploaded huge paintings that can fill a whole wall basically, and you can tile them to create a wallpaper. And I've used this trick once before, I think more than once before actually, also in my past build. It's such an amazing way to have a brand new wallpaper even in the base game, so it's something I suggest you to do, to try for yourself, and it's something I always love to do because we're a bit lacking in the category of wallpapers in this game. Mostly like painted wallpapers, statement walls. I mean, yeah, you can use bricks or stones or wood even, but when you want some designs like flowers or animals, we don't have many. In the base game, it's like a disaster basically from that point of view. While in other packs like Cottage Living that has that mushroomy autumnal wallpaper that I really like, it's a bit better, but the base game, it's kind of a disaster. So I always love to use gallery art in general, and I love to use gallery art as wallpaper. I've been talking non-stop about the interior of this house, but I haven't mentioned anything on the exterior, which is so beautiful in my humble opinion. Not to toot my own horn, because I'm always insecure and doubtful about my skills and my building style, so you will have to let me know what you think about this one, as always. In the comments down below, please leave a comment and a like since you're here, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, you can do so. Downstairs you can find everything you need. But anyway, the exterior of this build, I really enjoyed working on it. I think exteriors are the easier part of a base game build, because if you go into the debug menu, which is full of anything you would like to find, you can find fences, you can find fake walls, you can find wooden beams. Because I don't know if you noticed, but the column game in the base game is kind of tragic. We have so many columns in the base game, but they're all ugly. I hate them. So I always love to use the wooden beams from base game. You can find all of the cheats down in the description if you'd like to access the debug menu as well. And as always, I always suggest you to download the Better Build by mod by Twisted Maxi. Twisted Maxi, thank you for existing and thank you for giving us such amazing mods like the tool mod and the Better Build by mod. Basically, the Better Build by mod makes the catalog so much easier. It makes it easier to find, debug and live edit and to separate them, so you don't have to scroll endlessly to find whatever debug item you need to find. And it also gives you the possibility to copy and paste debug items, which normally you cannot do. So, Twisted Maxi, thank you from the bottom of every Simmer's heart for making such amazing mods. I know I'm always praising Twisted Maxi, but he deserves it. He's amazing. I love his mods and I love him for creating them, so thank you. Since we are talking about the tool mod and Twisted Maxi in general, to download every one of my builds you don't need to have the tool mod or Better Build by, because they're not needed. You will find everything I've done in this house as it is, as long as you place the lot with the Move Objects cheat. Remember to place it with that cheat, it's important, otherwise you will have some items missing or some that are misplaced. So please use the Move Objects cheat before placing this house. Another weird thing that happened while building this one is a glitch that I've seen reported by the Sims community a lot in these past days, which is the disappearing clutter the disappearing clutter glitch. I know that many clutter items are missing from the catalog. They are not missing from the game, they are just missing from the catalog. If you, for example, filter for the Everyday Clutter Kit clutter, you will see just a handful of items, I think 13 of them, and so half of them are missing technically, but if you search for the name of the items you will find them, although you are not able to copy and paste them like as if they were debug items, but they aren't. Some items are also missing from base game, for example the pencil holder, like the more modern one, not the kids one. Also, the cookie jar is missing, the utensils holders, I think 2 of them are missing, and so I had to physically look for them, which is kind of annoying and not okay, because, I mean, the base game is free by now, so yeah, it's not an issue per se, since we all get it for free, but the kits and the other packs that are missing items are not free, and if you pay for something, you expect the thing to work. And they haven't addressed it yet, which is kind of concerning. I hope they will do something about it, because yeah, it's an annoying glitch and it shouldn't be happening. Some people are saying that maybe they are reorganizing the clutter catalog, and so that's why some items are mistagged or not tagged at all, like to fit into a category. But still, they should have at least acknowledged the issue and do something to fix it. On a more positive note, let's end this video with a bang, I'd say. This video is almost coming to an end. I really hope you liked this one. I loved building it and I hope you loved it too. And yeah, now I'll leave you with the tour, the final tour. And hopefully I will see you all in my next video, whenever that will be. Bye! Come on, stay here with me. The corresponds... I hate having a cold. I hate it. I'm dying. They have a double bed. With the move up. This house. I'm a bit sicklish, like kind of. I've been having a flu. It's been really good. So if my voice sounds a bit congested, that would be why.